Hey everybody, I'm Josh.
And I'm tired.
We're going to watch The Mandalorian, the last episode, episode 8.
Season 1 finale.
And it's called...
Redemption.
Redemption. This is a...
Cliffhanger in the last episode.
Yeah. They scooped up the baby.
Queely.
Queely might be dead. He might be toast.
Who is this guy that has them cornered?
I think maybe it's the same guy. Remember in the episode, The Gunslinger, where there was like somebody who walked up to her dead body? I think that was him.
Ooh, maybe.
We never saw the guy's face. Or, yeah. I think it might have been this guy. He might mention that he's like, you're the one who killed so-and-so, my subordinate.
I guess we're going to find out.
Alright. Just a reminder, if you don't watch this reaction in its entirety, you can go down to the link in the description, pledge $1 a month.
Keep going.
Okay. Pledge $1 a month, you get access to this whole reaction, but not just this whole reaction, you get access to the full-length reactions for every episode of The Mandalorian we've done, and every other full-length, and the full-length reactions for all the other shows we've done. For just $1 a month, you get access to our entire full-length viewing library. And for $3 a month, you can get early access, which means you can watch all of our content 1 week before we make it public on YouTube. All right, I've said all I need to say. What do you think of the show so far? Like, maybe we should save these.
I like it.
It's really cool. Yeah, we'll talk about it when we're done. Like, I don't want to talk about it now. Let's see how the. I mean, for all we know, this finale could suck. I mean, I doubt it, but we know. I don't know.
Why you gotta put that shit in my head?
I honestly have.
Just shut up about how good something is with your personal opinions, because the way you portray them ruins it for other people.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean?
You seem like I overhyped it, or what?
You're gonna ruin it for someone.
Let's do it.
I promise.
Let's watch it.
Yep, we haven't seen the last of that guy.
So much to unpack with this episode. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm gonna get some flame for the. I did like the joke about I thought it was pretty funny. Just hold me back, Jace. But I did like the comedy duo of the freaking stormtroopers. It reminds me of this video I saw on YouTube. It was from College Humor. It was this joke between these stormtroopers. So I looked it up. The actor who plays Mando. He is in Game of Thrones, but he is not Jon Snow.
Oh.
I don't even know who he was in Game of Thrones. I never watched Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones has a big cast anyway. So.
Yeah, I never really thought we were gonna see his face, but it was a little fancy.
I can't believe we saw it so soon. I feel like it would have been several seasons before we saw his face.
I mean, it was just for a brief moment, and we didn't get a good look at it because he was all bloodied up and sweaty.
Still, he didn't look like what you would envision, don't you think?
It's all right. So in the thing, the stormtroopers came in to the Mandalorian lady, and they're like, Mando. So I guess you call all the Mandalorians Mando for short. I thought whenever any of them went around saying Mando, I thought they were addressing him personally. It is very odd to me that throughout the entire show, people would just walk up, they see our Mando, the main character, they're like, Mando, is that you? How can you tell so easily? Because the plot demands it. I also love that this droid was reprogrammed as a nurse, and he took his job so seriously. I am a nurse droid.
We're programmed to kill.
It's like, and he's like, there's no need to be sad. I was never alive. I'm not sad. Yes, you are. I'm a nurse droid now. I've analyzed your voice.
Nurse droid, like Baymax.
Oh, you wore the perfect shirt for this. I always loved the way that robot moved, the IG, the way it spins around and everything. I thought it was so cool that it wasn't limited to human movement.
It got started blasting from the front, and the child was there. Mm-hmm. It turns around and then reorients its hand.
Yeah, exactly.
Crazy.
What also helped is that it has a few sets of eyes that spin around. He basically has omnidirectional vision. Yeah. And he freaking sacrificed himself, man. That's just It kind of reminds me of K2SO, the droid from Rogue One. That droid. I think he's my favorite character in K2S in Rogue One. Kind of a sad statement to say that the best character is a droid, but
I mean, Star Wars is great at giving droids personality. I mean,
yeah.
R2-D2, man.
He's got
come on.
R2-D2's got a crazy personality considering the fact that he's just
a
trash can.
No, not just R2-D2. BB-8.
Yeah, it's crazy that they gave so much personality to this trash can and this ball. Like, they don't even look like people. We were able to associate them as being alive and with personalities.
Like, I mean, even in the Force Awakens, like, our BB-8 kept beeping, and Rey is like, shh. You can see emotion in BB-8. Just like, did you seriously just shush me?
I also like the, and yeah, when you're talking about that, I also like the part where Finn's like, he's like, I lied to her. I'm not actually from the resistance. And then no. He reacts. He's like, backs up like, what? And then yeah, just the like the thumbs up. They're really good at giving these droids personality, is what I'm saying. What helps us give personality to the IG is that he kind of looks like a person. He's got 2 arms and 2 legs and everything, and a head. So the Mando's new mission, he's got to go find some Jedi. There you go. That's what season 2 is going to be about.
So are they insinuating that this child was born to be a Jedi in such a way that they can already use the Force?
Well, he's been alive for 50 years.
Still,
he's probably he probably just naturally can tap into the Force, but he just doesn't know what he's doing. He needs to go find someone to train him. Which, if this is after the Empire is dying out, after Episode 6, he's gonna have to find like Luke Skywalker or something, or whoever, someone who's training, or just something. Oh my god, that action sequence where the TIE fighter's coming around and he doesn't even fly because he's not that good with it. He just jumps, bolts himself up, and then tethers himself to it. And they have like a crazy, like, what is it called? Like, what do you even call that fight? Like a rodeo kind of thing?
I guess.
Where he's on it and he tries to shake him off. And then I love the part where he tries to put the bomb on it, and there's this really cool shot where he's like, oh, and then he drops it and you just see it fall in the background and explode in the distance. And then he does it again, and then it works. Also, I don't know about...
this is a very well-written show, honestly. I mean,
honestly, I could have done without, like, the heist episode or, like, the gunslinger episode. Because it really didn't do much. But I get it wanting to make it at least 8 episodes. I mean, overall, I like the show. It has it does a great job. Again, I will say it again. It does an amazing job giving personality and emotion from a character whose face you can't see. It's really good body acting, and one of the benefits of having a main character like that is you can just swap him out with the stunt actor anytime you need.
Maybe that's why the show is so good.
Yeah. He got his ass kicked by animals 3 times in this show. It was hilarious to me. I'm like, it's his one weakness.
Oh, I can fight civilians all day.
It's not civilians.
Is that
people?
Civilians, military.
It's like,
how do you differentiate wild animals from people who have created civilization? Is what I'm trying to say.
Oh my gosh, you're being really like philosophical right now.
No, that's not philosophical.
Or like, what are you trying to break down? What makes a society?
Oh, these are wild animals. Get me away from those. Hey, civilization. Even if there's any trap in there, I can handle it, basically.
It was just a really good show. Like, one of my favorite shots in the show is when they tell Mando that a droid is going to be piloting his ship. He just does this turn into frame and then tilts his head, and you know, like, oh, he's pissed. It's really good body acting, and it's not only do you not see his face, he doesn't talk that much. So it's crazy just how much you get from this guy. So yeah, it's pretty good. I just want to know, like, how do you even go about in this time period in the Star Wars universe? How do you even go about finding Jedi? Because he didn't even know what a Jedi was. The only reason he knows the word now is because of the Mandalorian lady who was there who told him about it. All right, let's end the video.
Well, he'll have to see what he can find.
We'll
find out what his plan is in the beginning of season 2, I assume.
Oh, and I looked it up. I looked it up. The Force healing that Baby Yoda did, I think it came out on the same exact day Rise of Skywalker came out.
What?
So it's like, it was all planned from the start, you know? They got us.
Mother of God.
Despite what we think of the fucking those Star Wars movies. That could be a different video entirely. Me and you talk about the new Disney trilogy.
We got so much. We got more. Dude, our list just keeps growing.
All right. So now that we're done with Mandalorian, we got to come up with a new show. We're gonna do a separate video on that. We'll talk about like a bunch of. We'll make a couple suggestions and we'll put them on Patreon for our patrons to vote on. There you go. We'll come up with a couple options. We'll brainstorm. Maybe put in the comments what you think we should do next. We'll figure it out. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm Josh.
I'm Jace.
We'll see you guys in the next one. Ba-la-la-la-la.
Ow.